It's time for another pick a card reading. So you can choose between 6 cards. This is a mirror image flip over. So this will be card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we will have an overall message at the end. And this is basically receiving any kind of guidance and messages that Spirit most wants to share with you at this point in time on your journey. So let's begin with group number 1. Group number 1, you have 7 of Wands. This is an important time for you to be focusing on self-reflection. But the important message to hear here is to not focus on self-reflection in a way that you beat yourself up, or that you fight with yourself, or that you fight with your thoughts, or that you fight with others in your mind. Sometimes when we self-reflect, it does take us down a journey where we have to think about a situation and what somebody else did, and we assess our feelings in relation to that, but don't stay there. Remember that inner reflection is not necessarily about other people or really about an external situation. Inner reflection is really about ourselves, our own power, our own observations about where we are in our journey, how we are or aren't growing, how we do or don't want to continue to grow or be, and really focusing on what we are able to achieve. Because what we can do is where our center of power comes from. What we want others to do or how we want them to be is giving our power away. So this is a time for you to focus on self-reflection, but make sure that it really is self-reflection. All right. Group number 2. Group number 2, you have the 9 of Pentacles. This is a time for you to focus on your joy, on your power. This is a time when you are likely creating the things that you want, but guess what? There's always room for more. So don't stop short of yourself. Know that there's more things that your soul and your heart and your mind desire, and don't be afraid to strive for it. But of course, along the way, appreciate the things that you have already brought into your life. But this is definitely a time to be asking for more. The energy is in your favor. Your energy is in your favor. So don't stop short. Don't feel like you shouldn't ask for more, or that you're not worthy of asking for more, or that it's wrong to ask for more. Get everything that you want right now. Keep working towards it. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Group number 3. Aha, this is definitely a time for you to literally spend a little bit more time in the sun, to have more fun. This is a time for you to re-engage with your childhood self, your playful self. This is a time for you to delve deeply into mysteries and to shine light on those mysteries and to explore things, curiosities that you have. Maybe to read an actual mystery book or watch an actual mystery show. If there's something that you want to achieve in life, know that this is a time where you should allow it into your life more than trying to make it happen in your life. So this is a time to attract these things, to focus on them, to draw them to you versus going out and trying to fight the world in order to achieve them. But the energy, the universe is on your side. Right now it's always on our sides, but the cycle, the flow of energy is favorable to you at this point in time. So don't try too hard, essentially. Do what you need to do, but allow it to come to you and celebrate as much as possible during this time. Group number 4. Page of Cups. This is a time where you need to realize that you have things to offer other people. You may be in a particular point in your life where you feel like you don't have that much to offer, or what you do have to offer is minuscule compared to maybe what you could have offered before or what others are offering. You may feel a little bit shy or embarrassed by what you are able to give when you compare it to others. This is not a time to compare to others. Remember that it's a thought that counts, and remember that if there is something that you are giving, it is about the energy of giving it. It is about the essence of giving. It's about the thought behind it, the care behind it, not so much the tangible form that it takes. Know that whatever it is that you're wanting to offer will be received well, that it will be appreciated, and it might even be appreciated more than what others have to give, because others may be giving something that's flashier but less meaningful, flashier but less relatable, less about the person or group that is receiving it. So just know that you have a lot to offer, whether this is something tangible, whether this is your heart, whether this is being able to offer something as a partner, as a colleague, whatever it may be, you have a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for, and it's time to honor yourself. Group number 4. Group number 5, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So you have been working very, very hard, whether you realize it or not. Sometimes we work very hard, and when we look back, we think, no, I didn't work that hard. And that's because our minds are programmed to forget about the pain that we have felt. We minimize the pain that we have experienced. So this is probably why mothers often have more than one child, or they are able to have more than one child. It's because even though the pain was so great, the brain is programmed to forget just how painful it actually was. So you have been working really hard. Again, whether you realize it or not, you're building the life that you're wanting to build. If you feel like there are pieces that are missing, they will be filled in. Keep your eye out. Take further action to fill in those additional pieces. But aside from that, make sure that you also take some time to actually relax and enjoy the things that you've had. A lot of times, people can work really hard to, let's say, provide for their family. And they're doing it because they care about their family, but they might spend 100 hours, 120 hours a week working to do that. And then their family doesn't really appreciate it the way that they expect, because really what the family wants is maybe a little less money, but a little bit more you time, a little bit more of your presence in their life. So just make sure that whatever you are working towards, that you are actually being able to be there for what you're working towards. You're not just working towards it and being absent, trying to give, but not really giving in the ways that are completely needed. So relax, enjoy the people that you are building a life with. And if there are missing pieces of the puzzle, maybe you think, well, I have the abundance, but I don't have the partner to create the family. Know that the pieces are going to show up. Keep your eye out. Continue to work hard towards those pieces as you have done to work to where you currently are today. You are following a very good approach, a very good philosophy, and it will serve you going forward. Just be open to growth, because while your method will work for career as well as love, as well as friendships, or whatever pieces you're wanting to work on, that even though the approach will continuously work, make sure that you are still open to growth, because there will be nuances, and growth is the name of the game, and growth is what got you to where you are now, and that is the key to your success. So remember growth and apply your methodology in every area, plus growth and self-awareness. All right, group number 6, Ace of Swords. You're moving forward on your journey. You have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders right now. You may feel like you're the one that has to take care of everything at this point in time. That might actually be the case. Take your responsibility well and with honor. Appreciate the position that you're in. Remember that you can rely on Spirit. Spirit does have your back. Spirit shows up sometimes in less tangible ways, but that doesn't mean that Spirit is there any less than if it were more tangible. You will move on to where you will have others who can help you, but you are on this journey alone right now. The reason for that is because you need to learn that you can handle things on your own. You may have forgotten that. You may have lost sight of that. You may have come into a point in your life where you feel like you're not capable, that you can't do everything that you want, that somehow you are lacking. And that is why Spirit is putting you on this path, to remind you that you are not lacking, that you're capable of achieving all of the things that you want, you're capable of having all of the things that you want, and that you are deserving of it. And so you are going down this path alone for that reason, not because people are taking advantage of you, not because you're being punished, but because Spirit wants to remind you of your own power. And the quicker you learn that lesson, the quicker you will have others who can help you, and the quicker you will have companions on your journey, whether that is friends, family, or even a romantic partner. All right, and now let's move into the overall message. Remember that Spirit has your back. That's kind of a theme pretty much all of the time. But also take time to enjoy the sweet moments of life. Whether you are already successful, whether you are being asked to bring in more success because you're on a roll, make sure you're taking time to relax. Make sure you're taking time to smell the roses. Make sure you're taking time to fall in love with life again. Because even when we're feeling really good about the things that we're accomplishing, if we don't connect to the emotions of it, to the love of it, eventually we can get burnt out. So make sure that you're connecting to love, love of life, love of people around you, love of yourself. You're taking time to relax, and that you really are enjoying the journey along the way, and it will make it that much sweeter. So thank you guys for watching. If you would like a personal private reading, you can find me in my Etsy shop at www.etsy.com/shop/psychicts. The link is in the description box below as well. And I will catch you in the next one.